Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Super Mario Special, Super Mario Maker Recreations. In the last episode, we completed the first world of this ancient game of past PCs and whatnot. And in this episode, we're just going to do World 2. Nothing much else to say about it, really. Like I said, it's a short LP, only 8 episodes. It's just going to be really quick. It's just a little extra Let's Play to squeeze in before my, Christmas break that I usually take. I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons. That's another one of the reasons why I wanted to get Disney's Haunted Mansion done before, because so I could take a bit of a break, and then by the time that's done, I already have something else coming out. And this was once again kind of off the wall, similar to how it was with Super Mario Maker's custom courses and Project Third Quest 0.5. But that came out at the time. I really wanted to show that off, and I asked the guy, this guy John, the person who created these stages on Super Mario Maker, to Let's Play it, and he said he can, so I said I can, so that's another reason why. And I know I kind of sucked in the last episode, but I'm not the best with Mario, and I swear there's something wrong with my B button with my gamepad, my Wii U gamepad, because that's what I use to Let's Play, that's what I'm using to Let's Play this game. I mean, I'm obviously recording through the Wii U, but just so I don't have to use the bloody split screen function and look away, I'm going to be holding the bloody gamepad to play the game anyway, so I might as well just play it directly here. Okay, in the original, of course, this will take you to a coin heaven. But, actually I'll be able to show you this, because obviously we have a lot more freedom with our physics. See, we're in coin heaven, simple as, it's just slightly smaller, and because there's you can't really have a star music go on, he puts in that sound effect instead, so we get some more effects right here. And then it just drops us off. If you jump down, though, you will land in that pit. I did that on purpose because, obviously in this version, you can angle yourself way more in mid-jump. In Super Mario Bros. Special, for both, well, the original versions of the game, for, I'm trying to say the names consistently, the NECPC88, and the Shop X1, you don't really have much control over your jump in mid-jump, so you can't, like, do this, for example. You couldn't do that. If you jumped, you would just go straight down like that, so trying to recreate it, it's not, the controls are unexplainable, but you can see that it is different physics if you play the game yourself. But like I said, if you're playing along, you can, on any version, including this version, it's all pretty much the same, block for block. It's just that the way you would traverse the levels are a bit different. For example, I may not be able to reach those blocks in the original. Just something to talk about. So I'm not going to go up there this time, I'm just going to dig my way through here. I landed on your head, good sir. I do not appreciate that kind of Mario bullcrap that I get with my curse. Yeah, this is probably where my Mario curse is really going to come in full force. I've mentioned it at the very beginning of my channel, like 2 years ago or so, and it's just like, it's never actually reared its head that much. A little bit in Mario 64 multiplayer with Sibling Cario, Georgina, but not really much on my channel specifically, because I haven't really done much Mario games, so it's kind of like, this is like a new first for the channel in a way, like a main Let's Play series, not like a custom course showcase that I have going on. So I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about, because we're just going through like an old arcade game, and I mean, I could have done it blind, but at the same time I wanted to experience it myself and give him stars and give him my criticism and stuff. Now, of course, unlike World 1-2, where he could have had this area awake in the morning, in the day, he had to put it at night because there's so many sub-areas, and plus the flag is actually in a sub-area. I believe the flag is in a sub-area, so like we go underwater, then we go back into day, then we go into underground, and that's where the flag is. You start above ground, you go into water, you go back above ground, but then you go underground, and there's the flagpole. And of course, on, actually I'm going to go down this way, because on Super Mario Maker you can only have 2 sub-levels, and obviously 2 styles. And we couldn't have both overground, underground, and water all at once. So he just went with underground. So we're technically on the overground part right now, but that can't be helped. And this is where it would end. And then we would actually properly yeah, we come back into the water here. That was just technically like a sub-area, so that's alright. Yeah, that might have actually been underground as well, actually. So I might be getting confused. Like I said, I've only watched like the Let's Play of the original once, because I wanted to play the game, and then I wanted to watch the original to see what the differences were. And, funnily enough, he didn't actually grab a lot of the bonus items. Oh, by the way, take the up pipe. That is possible in the original as well. So, now we would be... There we go. Because you would have the sub-area... Oh, I must be thinking of another level. This level, you are above ground, then you have a sub-area that's underground. And then you go back above ground, but because you couldn't have both, it's still the same reason, just different circumstances. Sorry about that, I got confused. Like I said, only seen and played the game only once. I'm not 100% on all the differences. This is not a walkthrough by any means, because I'm not covering all the bonuses and whatnot, even though the Let's Play I saw did technically point out everything, even though he didn't do it. So, I guess you could call that a walkthrough. This level, though, I remember this level. This is supposed to be like a cheap bridge level, but considering the physics of the original versions of Super Mario Special, it's pretty easy. But, of course, it's going to be the same difficulty they would normally have on, well, Super Mario Brothers. And plus, you're a lot slower in the originals as well, so that's a thing. So I'm pretty much already halfway through this level already. It's so simple. The cheeps can mess up your jumps though, so be careful about that. And I think I'm already across. Things are getting weird. Okay, now, the reason why there's a wall here is because technically that would be like a bottomless pit and the level would go onward, like, the level would just end right here, technically. It's like a massive pit, you can't jump. And, yeah. Not to mention the fact that, that would have been like, well, this be... oh, yeah, I get it now. Yes, the area was too long to fit in Super Mario Maker, so he had to extend it like this, and then you would continue like this. So technically you wouldn't have to go down the pipe, but you would have to, I think. It's hard to explain. Anyway, that's another level done. Now we're almost at the end of this episode already. Of course, the first episode would be longer, because I had to explain a lot of stuff. And the rest of the episode's probably going to be a lot shorter. Yeah, so, this one looks a little bit complicated, in terms of the middle bit with the platforms, but that's just like the normal platforms that you normally see in Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers Special anyway. It's just that, how do you recreate them going, like, scrolling off screen and then reappearing up top? You can't normally do that in Super Mario Maker. Well, pretty simple, really. Let's just run all the way through it. It's simple enough. In fact, this feels like just a normal castle from the original. Now, notice here that the platforms actually go slightly below the lava here. Of course, you can't touch it, so that is really clever. You can't touch the lava, which is really clever. I was just curious, because I never actually tried that. And I thought it was small enough to run down there. God damn it. Alright, third time's the charm. Let's do this. Yeah! Okay, let's wait a second. Now we can run. So, yeah, so I didn't actually test standing on these platforms waiting to go into the lava, and there's also a roof there to stop you from going off screen like that. It's basically trying to emulate that the platforms are respawning after they go down off screen and up off screen, and it works, because if you stay on the platform, you're going to get pushed through it or squished. If you stay on it when it's going down, you're going to get burned by the lava, just like you would normally fall in the pit. So, yeah, really cool. That is not supposed to happen. Alright, about the skinny mushroom. I wanted to bring this up, because I never brought this up in my custom courses, because I didn't have a reason to do so. This isn't part of the recreation. It's just that in Super Mario Maker, you have a very small chance on getting this shroom from a normal shroom. Sometimes a normal shroom will become the skinny shroom. It's like a 1% chance of it happening. That's why I lost it, because it's just not gonna... I could probably skip all this if I wanted to. Basically. So, that's why I got rid of it. But yeah, here we are. Skinny Mario versus Bowser. Maybe you are supposed to get it, I don't know. But anyway, we won. Level done. Apparently, in the original, it's really hard to jump with a Bowser as big or Fire Mario, like in the original Super Mario Specials, because you're too tall and you hit the ceiling and then you get knocked into Bowser, even if he's standing on the floor and not jumping. So that's kind of a thing as well. But yeah, that's World 2, so... hope you enjoyed this very short episode of me blabbering. I probably might be able to get this all done in one day, because it's going to be so short. Yeah, it'll probably take me about an hour and a half to record all this, so that's actually pretty cool. So this might be recorded all in one day, and then I've got, I could either try to edit it while staying at my nan's, or I could wait until I actually have my computer when I get back home, which should be after the 27th. So I don't know when this is actually going to get uploaded. It's either going to be uploaded after the 27th of November, on the way to Christmas, and of course Pikmin 2, I know we haven't had a lot of that right now, but I'm getting to that. Like I said, I would have explained that in the update video that would have been happening sometime before all this gets released anyway. So yeah, anyway, see you guys in the next episode for World 3, and yeah, like I said, give this guy some stars, because he recreated an entire Mario game that is very archaic and hard to play in a game that's easily accessible to everyone who has a Wii U. See you guys then.